Captain's log. Stardate 121923. This is the third time that in my YouTube career that I've done this joke. And within all that time, I still want a sandwich. But someone keeps coming in here and stealing it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not like there's gonna be a big rock that's gonna hit my head or anything like that. Not again! My mic wasn't on. I'm a professional. I'm a professional at this. Yeah. Hi. Mercury, are you still there? Please tell me you're not kicking. Hi.
I'm still here.
Hi. You're not kicking puppies again, are you?
No, I'm not kicking puppies again.
Okay. I got worried there because Discord and I don't have good history. Alright, so we're playing Pikmin.
No problem.
For
that was just me muting my mic.
Yeah. We're going to be playing Pikmin for a little bit, so would you like to explain your history with these games?
I have played Pikmin 3.
Wow.
I know extensive history of Pikmin.
Have you played everybody's favorite game, Hey Pikmin, for Nintendo 3DS family of systems?
I have not. I used to have Pikmin 3 on the Switch, and I very much enjoyed that one.
Hey Pikmin is everybody's favorite.
By the way you said that, I'm not sure about that.
Do you know anything about Hey Pikmin?
I do not. No.
Alright, so, it was released at a really weird time where Nintendo was, like, making a bunch of weird spin-offs and things like that. So, this is like the days of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival and Mario Tennis Ultra Smash and things like that. So people were mad that Hey Pikmin was a thing because it looked like just another spin-off nobody cared about.
Is it like the regular size bag or like the family cube?
Keep talking, I'm still here.
Okay, because there's things in the background and you told me that it'd be okay tonight. More Pikmin! Have you ever, they have Pikmin 1 and 2 on Switch. Have you gotten those ones yet?
I haven't yet, but I've wanted to.
They're pretty cool, because, like, the controls do take a bit of getting used to, especially if you're playing with motion controls, because there isn't really a way you can disable this, but on Switch, the motion controls only activate if you're actively about to throw something, which isn't super ideal, but yeah, like, I guess it does work a little bit. Okay, speaking of motion controls, I should probably turn those on so I can actually play this game. There we go. Alright. So I guess with the Fortnite re-downloading and things like that, I guess what we'll be doing is that we're gonna go until those are finished, and then we'll play those games. Unless you don't feel like Fortnite later, in which case we'd figure out something else.
I can check my Fortnite download real quick.
Do you know if it's ready yet? It doesn't really matter that much because like mine's still got a ways to go, but eventually we'll figure something out.
It's already at 25%, so it should be a pretty quick download.
So as we go across this area, I want to hear a bit of a fun story.
Absolutely not. Continue.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to tell you anyway. And you're going to like it. So, on the collab channel, we're doing Pikmin Co-Star, where James and I are teaching Pangarman how to play through Pikmin. So, in the first episode, I'm actively trying to tell Pancake how to play the game. And I'm in the middle of telling him you can press the A button to pluck your Pikmin faster, but then I get interrupted by something, and like he interrupts me, and I don't get to get the opportunity to continue later. And then later on, I don't remember if I did finish it, so I'm just saying that I did tell him you could pluck the Pikmin faster, because for like the first couple episodes, he would press the button once, walk to the next Pikmin, and then go from there. When you press the mash the A button to pluck them quickly and things like that. So then we had a bit of then we had a bet where like basically James and I could slap the other one if I was wrong or something like that. So like technically I won the bet because I was wrong in saying, because I didn't get a chance to finish the thing, but the agreement was that if I was wrong about that, that James would have a counter on screen every time I claimed that I said it. But then he didn't add a counter on it, so I get to slap him.
You're going to record that, right?
Yeah.
Good, because I saw a video of someone who had a really good slap on you, too.
Yeah, that was James. Like, me and Beanie never understood why we had that slap thing, but yeah, it was always a real fun time. She told me later on that, like, seeing James slap me was the best part of that trip.
That's what she told me, too.
Yeah, like, Pikmin was always a game that we'd always play through and things like that. We had that Pikmin 2 competition that I mentioned during the Let's Play. I think she played a little bit of the first one, but I don't know how far she got into it. But we played a little bit of the multiplayer in Pikmin 3, and that was always a real fun time, too. And you had never played Hey Pikmin, so I don't know if I can call you a real Pikmin fan.
In my defense, my first Pikmin game was gifted to me, and it happened to be Pikmin 3.
And that's no excuse. That's a good one.
It is a good one. I plan to get it again.
More Pikmin! It feels weird because, like, I can't really react to things going on screen right now because of the way we're doing this. Because if I say something like, hey, look over there, we have 19, now you're going to see how delayed the thing is actually going to be, and I can't really fix that because of OBS and things like that, so that's fun. It's all your fault. Where is the last Pikmin?
How is it my fault?
Because I said so. Ah, there you are. He was already trying to pick up the engine and things like that. You know what? You know what? A for effort. You may have been an idiot, and you may have not done what you were told, but you're at least making the effort to bring it there by yourself. So, kudos to you. Except you're fired now.
If he's fired, why is he...
People in the stream chat! Hi! I know you! You're super awesome! Thanks for joining us! He's saying Alex and I will watch soon. He'd stop by Batu. Alex says hi. Hi! Hope you get the blue or green milk, because blue or green milk is fun. So far, the thing's been going pretty well. We had the pre-show start off with Spyro, Year of the Dragon earlier. We'll figure something else out a little bit later. We were going to play Fortnite, but Mercury was a little bit late, and I have to re-download the game, so we had to change plans for that. But we'll play something else before the end of the night.
almost up to 40% for the update.
40 entire percents?
Mm-hmm.
After the end of the day, I'm going to check on mine. So, question for you. The segment was originally supposed to end at 7:30. It is almost 7 o'clock now. Do you want to end this segment, end Pikmin, at 7:30 and figure something else out from there? Or do you want to keep going for a bit longer after that?
Let's see where the downloads are at that time,
Yeah,
and then we can go from there.
Yeah, figure it out. Eventually! So, this thing right here is always one of my favorite things to do in Pikmin games, where when the thing pops up, I always going like, Pikmin population! I don't think they
I
have that.
remember that.
I don't think they have that animation in the other games. That makes me sad.
I currently am working on the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet.
Ew. How dare you play a Pokemon game? That goes against my religion.
And how many Pokemon games do you have?
Irrelevant. That's not me being a sarcastic person. That's a number. Irrelevant is actually the number after 5. Did you know that? Did you know that fun little factoid?
I'm not sure if I did, actually.
Yeah, it used to be another number, but then you're like, you know what? We don't like that number anymore.
Oh. And who decided that?
Your mama.
What?
You remember that part of Men in Black when... what was that one alien's name? Whatever the alien's name is, and they're like...
I'm not.
Like, which one of you is... Jim? You're a mama. That's not his name, but that was the first thing that came to mind. Okay, I'm gonna turn off motion controls for a little bit, because... the motion controls in Pikmin are a little weird. Because, like, they only turn on when you're actively throwing Pikmin, and that just throws me off.
I personally prefer motion controls in general, but that sounds a little wonky.
Yeah, like, it's weird because it works just fine in Pikmin 3. Like, it does desync a little bit, but that's the case for pretty much every Switch game out there, and you just press a button and it resyncs, so, like, I don't know what everyone's big deal with without this. We got some Bulborbs over here. Bulborbs are... they're adorable, but they're also evil.
I have a particularly bad history of dying by them.
You have a particular what with the what?
I have a bad history dying because of the Bulborb things.
That means you suck at this game. Now we're gonna destroy the wall. Actually, let's go over here and build up our population a little bit before we do anything else. We'll have a couple of you work on this thing. You with the Bulbers make me think of myself with the Weedles. Did I ever tell you that story?
Yep, and it's still funny.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Weedles poisoned my Pikachu my first time playing Pokemon Yellow. And I was like, I have a vendetta against Weedles the rest of my life. So what have you been up to?
I can understand that.
So what have you been up to aside from...
I have a vendetta against... Sorry, go ahead.
So what have you been up to aside from Pokemon DLC stuff?
Mostly crocheting.
Do you want to tell the good people about it?
Well,
Or
I've
not?
been getting back into crocheting and I've been making gloves, hats. I made a little dice bag recently.
There's four.
That sounds fancy. I don't know anything about crocheting, but the stuff you're showing me looks really cool.
Thank you. I've been working on it for the better part of decade and a half.
So, the past 5 months.
Do you know how long a decade is?
Yeah, 5 months.
No, it's a little bit longer than that, sweetie.
No, you're wrong about this. I specifically remember it being 5 months. Unless I've been lied to this entire time. Have I been
Yep.
I've been lied to? Oh no! Have you ever thought about making a crochet Pikmin?
I have thought about it, and I think the only thing I would need for that is stuffing to make it a stuffed animal.
Or do you?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
I think it should be filled up with ground up chalk.
That kind of would fall through the crochet work.
It'd be like a trust test toy. Like you give it to the kid, they'll trust you, but then it gets everywhere and it traumatizes them, and that'd be funny.
I'm not gonna do that
Why not?
because I'm nice.
You know it's also nice? We got the yellow Pikmin! Yellow Pikmin, oh yeah.
I like the blue ones, and I think the purple one's best.
Yeah. The winged Pikmin are my personal favorites.
The wings are adorable. I will give you that.
I played a little bit of the Pikmin 4 demo, and I think I got to the Ice Pikmin in that one. They're kind of cute. I like how in their opening animation they do like an ice skating thing.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. Pikmin 4 also has a nighttime Pikmin. It's like a ghost.
I have many questions about how that came to be, but I'm not going to ask them.
Well, typically a ghost just happens when something dies. You know Pokemon?
Yeah, I've read enough of the ghost Pokemon stories. Driftbloom alone.
Yeah, that one is kind of a disturbing one. I also love just how they have weird Pokemon battles like that, because you see it and it's a kid's game and it's cute and stuff, but then you have ones like Driftbloom that take children to hell, so it's like, yeah, that's always a fun traumatic experience. I don't remember which one it is, but
and then there's...
you were saying?
I don't remember... Sorry. I don't remember its name, but the first stage of Trevenant, that one's really sad, too.
Is that the teddy bear one, or is that something else?
It's a tree. I can actually send you a picture real quick.
I might need a moment to look at it because I'm playing a game. But I'll check that out when I can. But I remember which one it is.
No problem.
But there's this one Pokemon where it's supposed to be like a stuffy that was an old toy from a kid and things like that, but the kid threw the toy away, and now the Pokemon is like hunting the kid down or something like that. It's like straight up out of a horror game and things like that.
You want to have
Oh, I know which one that is too. Let me ask Ferris real quick.
Alright. So if I seem like I'm a bit scatterbrained when playing this game, I do apologize. The controls, like, they take me a little bit of getting used to because I'm just so used to the Wii version, especially with after recording the Pikmin 2 Let's Play this year, so that's that's a fun time. Yeah, like, Pikmin I do understand it can be a bit hard for some folks to get into nowadays, but... Okay, how do I switch? Okay, I know there's a way you can switch which Pikmin you're holding in this version. It's not the right button. Which one is it? Oh my god, this is actually annoying me. How do I switch the Pikmin I'm holding in this version of the game? Which button is it? Call Pikmin, direct group, dispatch. Is there really no... I know there's a way. I played through this game before on Switch. Does it only work with... This is confusing me. Alright, fine. We'll dismiss and go this way. I'm gonna figure this out eventually. Alright, Mercury is saying you're having my kisses and things like that. Okay. Yeah. Bomb Pikmin, go to the thing. Go blow up stuff. It is your destiny. Alright, we got some share grubs over here. We want to watch out. Would you get out of here? Okay. Normally when I'm playing through this game, I'm able to get through that area quickly, but that didn't exactly work out the way I was hoping it would. Now, you do want to be careful on this version because there's a glitch that can happen where when you're swarming with this squad like that and you got Pikmin with you, sometimes the yellow Pikmin will drop the bomb and it may be a bit difficult to see. But if that happens, they might blow it up, and that doesn't end well for anyone. I have a video clip of that somewhere on my Switch, but I don't feel like going for the effort with that right now. Alright, I don't particularly care too much about not letting Pikmin die right now, because, like, I don't think I'm going to go through this playthrough further than what we're playing through today. But we'll still get through here and stuff like that. Yeah, that's bad, that was 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 bad. Come on. Okay, that was the thing I was talking about, where the Pikmin will sometimes drop the bomb. That wasn't a thing in the original version, but it's a glitch in this version, and that's fun for everybody. That's fine and dandy and all that stuff. Okay, you guys need to go away. We probably lost a good chunk of our yellows from that. That's unfortunate. So yeah, this probably was not my strongest performance when it comes to not being bad at this game. But it's fine. It's fine and dandy. Ah, stream chat! Mercury says I like Big Boom. Mwahaha. Hi, Jovi. Go, Pikmin, go! Not the yellow Pikmin. Alright, so sounds like Mercury might need to step away from the mic for a little while. So I switched the game audio back to the thing where I can like actually be in sync with the game audio, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be epic and awesome. So not much left for us to do right now. We only have 3 yellow Pikmin left. Oh my goodness, that is atrocious. Get back over here. Wait, where are we missing other Pikmin? Where are oh. Okay, they're at the base. We didn't lose all of them. That's good. That is good. Wait, you're not over here. Where are they? Never mind, they're at the base. I'm an idiot. So we did lose that many Pikmin. That's fun. I love it when that happens. Okay, fine, you're carrying this one. I was aiming for... very clearly aiming for the pellet, but I guess you want to go for that one instead. Alright, let's see if you can get to the onion before time runs out. You can do it! You can do it, you can do it, you can have the Cinderella. Yay, we did it! Alright, now we won't be able to pluck the Pikmin before time goes out, but the event at least got to the onion. That is good. That is very, very good. I like it muy macho. Mercury says still in chat, figuring out what's going on with my end, Alright, so if we aren't able to play Fortnite later tonight, then we will at least go through the Animal Crossing thing. So that we'll at least still end the segment on that day. Yeah, no. Ah, 1 second. I gotta change my audio, my OBS settings. That was a jump scare and a half. Hi.
Hey, mic check. Is it working?
I can hear your armpit.
Not again.
Don't judge me. Don't judge my... I don't know. I say weird dumb things. Hi. How are you doing? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. I just also checked the update. I'm at 78%, so should be ready to go by 7:30 your time.
Mine's at 65%, so it'd be... It's at 30 more minutes to go and things like that, so... We have like 20 more minutes left on the segment, so it should definitely be okay by the time we do things.
Sounds good to me. I'm right here.
Hi, right here. I'm Gator.
Hi, Gator. I'm right here.
So I was a big dumb dummy head and lost Pikmin. We grew like 20 yellows, but then we lost 17. And now my feelings are hurt.
I'm watching the stream. I saw it happen.
Yeah. But, you know what? Those Pikmin deserved it. They were jerks.
They were weak. They didn't have what it took to be a real Pikmin.
They weren't Pikmin. They were jerks. Okay, have you ever watched The Good Place?
They were jerkmen?
Jerk. That's... I don't know if I like that word. Let's move on to another subject. Have you ever watched The Good Place?
I have not actually, no.
Okay, never mind. There is a joke, but it's a bit of a spoiler, so I won't say it.
It's okay, you can tell me. You and Meanie Beanie have been telling me stuff about it since you guys watched it.
Yeah. So, there's a part where a couple demons are talking, and one of them did a thing that progresses the story in ways and stuff like that. So at one point they're all like, "You're not a demon. You're a jerk."
You know, that is a serious insult.
You know, it's also a serious insult.
Your face.
What? What? That was offensive. That hurt my feelings. I will never recover emotionally. I'm over it.
You know, you say that every time.
Which just shows how weak I am when it comes to not being offended. I am a very offensive person.
I'm sure you worded that exactly how you meant it, didn't you?
So going back to Pikmin, have you ever played Pikmin Bloom?
No, I have only played Pikmin 3.
So Pikmin Bloom is like a mobile game, and it kind of plays like Pokemon Go.
Oh, the mobile one.
Hmm.
I do have that one. My mistake. I was thinking it wasn't the mobile one for some reason.
Yeah. That one's kind of interesting. It's like Pokemon Go, but you pluck Pikmin and things like that. But do they have any Pikmin besides red, yellow, and blue? Because I don't think I've ever seen any others in there.
I think so. Let me check.
Because I feel like that game could have been a lot more successful if they used it to introduce like a bunch of Pikmin. Because the end of this game shows that there's a bunch of onions we still haven't seen even this far into the series. So that could have been a good way to introduce a bunch of Pikmin. Because like Fire Emblem Heroes, the big thing about that game and why it was so successful was that it has like so many outfits and things like that for a bunch of characters.
Oh, hang on one second. Fortnite is launching. I gotta fix that real quick.
Oh no! How dare you play Fortnite?
I happen to be fairly good at it.
Yeah, you're kind of scary at the game. Alright, so this thing over here, we're going to actually do a bit of a sequence break with this one, where we're going to go over here. This might not be a good idea because we don't have a full squad of Pikmin, but I want to see if we can do this sooner than we probably should be able to. So if we go over this way, we can go up this tree branch over here. And there's a giant spring, the shock absorber. I guess you could say it's gonna put a spring in our step. That is what we like to call an obvious joke. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. Oh, we did it! We did it! We committed a war crime! Mercury, are you proud of me?
As far as Pikmin Bloom, I have blue, yellow, red, purple, pink, and one.
So they do have more than just the regular three
For
in there.
Pikmin. Mm-hmm.
That's
and
cool.
I got a gray seedling.
Because like, I've only ever seen the original three in there, and it was like, okay, I've played this game for a year now, I've never seen the other types, am I doing something wrong, or are they just not have the other ones in there?
I think it's more of where you find them, because you find them in different places, I've noticed.
Hmm.
The pink ones seem to be harder to find.
Pink Pikmin are adorable. They're like cute little flies, but they're actually cute.
My Pikmin have brought me a bunch of different fruits, apparently.
It's truly the fruit of the labor.
I also have a blue Pikmin with a banana on its head.
Have you ever put a banana on your head?
I have not put a banana on my head.
I don't know what to say to you. I thought I could trust you.
I have a white Pikmin with a sticker on its head.
But that's not a banana on your head. Okay, this is really bugging me because I know for a fact there's a thing you can do in this game where when you're holding onto a Pikmin, you could swap between the colors. I know it's a thing. I don't know why it's not working in this game. Because you press the
I
X.
have no idea. I actually don't remember how to do that.
Because you can press the X button to go back and forth between flowers and leaves, and that's useful, kind of. But like when you're playing on the Wii, you hold the A button to hold onto the Pikmin, and then you press the B button to swap between colors. I think on the Wii U version of Pikmin 3, it's the D-pad instead. I don't remember how you do it on Switch, but yeah, that's amusing. They added an update later in the Wii U version of Pikmin 3, where you can play the game using the gamepad touchscreen, and that was usually my go-to for playing, because I just did not like how they changed the controls for the Wii remote in that game. So in that game, you'd use the touchscreen to aim where your Pikmin was going to be throwing, and then you tap the screen, and there'd be like little bubbles on the side to swap between things like which Pikmin you're going to be throwing, which captain you'll be using, and things like that. It was interesting.
It sounds interesting. I know I enjoyed watching you and Meanie Beanie play that one.
Yeah. She never wanted to play through very far, though, because... Do you remember the water wraith in Pikmin 2?
Yes.
Yeah, she would always
So
say...
hilarious.
She'd
I
always,
remember she had one Pikmin trying to go after that wall.
I still have that video. If I can find it, I might put it in the stream, but I still have a copy of that video. Okay, we're gonna organize you over here so none of you get destroyed. But yeah, like she would always say that she would avoid Pikmin 3 because she didn't want to see anything like the Water Wraith. And especially after I accidentally kind of let it out that the final boss of Pikmin 3 was kind of like a Water Wraith.
Yeah, I don't like that boss. But, I mean, last time I played, I wasn't as brave in games as I am now.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a boss. It's... Oh my god! Oh my... What was that guy's problem? Did you see that? What?
He did a murder on them.
That... What? Huh? What? What? Huh? Okay. That... I called him back, and the yellow Pikmin threw the bomb at me! And murdered its colleagues!
Kind of funny.
It's not socially acceptable behavior! Okay. If you guys cannot share a singular half of a brain cell for 5 milliseconds, we're gonna go over here and destroy the rest of the wall.
I think the last brain cell went with the one that exploded everyone.
I don't like it when they do an exploded. that is gonna stay right there, so you don't throw any of my buddies over the cliff or whatever you Pikmin do when you're feeling homicidal.
Apparently, what they do when they're feeling homicidal is they throw the explosive rock at you.
But like, why was that even a thing? Why did it throw the bomb rock at me? Was it like, you know
You
what?
insulted his ancestors?
That might be the case. It might have gone into the multiverse and seen how many Pikmin I've murdered.
You know, I bet his great-grandpappy was Leroy.
Oh no, not Leroy. Did I ever have a Pikmin named Leroy?
Would explain everything, wouldn't it? I have no idea, honestly.
Because like,
I just threw a random name out there.
because like I've named every Pikmin during the first game on the Let's Play, and I'm naming every Pikmin in Pikmin 2. I don't have the list of the first game's names on me right now, but I have the list of Pikmin. I'm gonna look this up. Do we have any Pikmin in Pikmin 2 named Leroy? It's gonna take a moment to load up because things are dumb. Yay, we can now upgrade our ship's capabilities. We can finally fly to that Taco Bell.
It just... Oh, you might want to be careful with that. You've already had some issues with explosive mitts.
Shut up.
It strikes me interesting how far graphics have come from this game to Pikmin 3.
I think all graphics suck.
How rude.
Alright, I got my list up. Do we have any Pikmin named Leroy? We got a Larry. He's number 32. Number 47 is Timmy's dad. I don't see a Leroy yet. We have a Jeremy at 130.
So there's no Leroy? Then it must have been Larry.
139 is Squidward Smells. 140 is good.
At some point, I'm going to need to see a list of the Pikmin.
I have an idea for this.
What's your idea?
248 is Gerald. Would I tell you that on stream if I didn't want to be a surprise?
Yes.
I'm being vague and cryptic for a reason.
You're always vague and cryptic.
Okay, this one's named Larry, but it's spelled very weird. I don't think we have.
How's it spelled?
It's spelled capital L, lowercase l, A-E-R-R-I-E. Like that whole batch of Pikmin.
That is a very interesting way to spell it.
That whole batch of Pikmin was named like very common names, but very misspelled. Nope,
that's fantastic.
There's no Leroy. Alright, I'm gonna make a note for myself. Next Pikmin in the Let's Play will be named Leroy. Got 20 minutes left on
And not the next one after that. But 2 after Leroy needs to be Jenkins.
2 after Leroy will be Jenkins? Alright, then what about the one in the middle?
wait for it.
Leroy, wait for it, Jenkins. We found the blue Pikmin. I saw that Pokemon that you sent me. It's adorable.
It has a really, really sad story. That one's story is lost children. That's where those Pokemon came from.
Fascinating. So, like, lost children turn into the Pikmin, or does it eat lost children?
Their souls turn into the Pikmin.
You said Pikmin.
Pokemon, sorry. I was looking at a Pikmin.
Hi, attacker artist. Attacker artist says, hello, I won't be able to stay, but I'm just popping in to say hi. What's the black box for? Okay, so the black box on the side, I wasn't able to get it set up for the stream, but what I want to do is figure out a way to have like an automatic process where during the main show, it'll go back and forth between stream chat and then like a schedule and things like that. And during intermissions, there'll be a caption. They'll say what game's gonna be playing next and things like that. And also that's where we'll have another text box that'll say what the current donation incentives are going to be. We don't have any donation incentives right now because it's a brief show. It's more so to test what's going on. Which I'm very happy that we did this test because we started the stream with a capture card problem and we came back into this segment, my microphone wasn't turned on and I was talking like 5 minutes without realizing it, so yay, I'm a professional! But everybody say hi to the talker artist in the stream chat because you're super helpful with the creative process of Game Changers. Like, you did all the art assets, we went back and forth talking about ideas for this thing. Like, huge thank you for helping me with this.
That is so awesome. Thank you for helping my brother with it. He has said such amazing things about you.
Yeah. Dark Artist is super awesome. We talk about waifus a lot. Oh, we got
waifus are always fun to talk about.
Do you have any waifus?
Not that I'm willing to share on stream.
Do it. This is a safe place where we appreciate all waifus. If you don't want to, I won't force you, but we appreciate all waifus here.
Yes, we do.
We did a video on Pancake's channel where Pancake, a Dark Artist, and I, it's like a 2-hour 4-part series where we just talk about waifus for that long.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Bye, Dark Artist. Thank you for coming. There we go.
How is the download on Fortnite going?
Last I checked, it was at 18 minutes to go, and Pikmin days are like 15 minutes long or something, or 13 minutes long, so should be pretty close by now. It'll definitely be ready by the time we start the next segment.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna step away from my mic just for a couple minutes, but I will be right back.
Alright, I'll gossip about you the entire time.
I figure.
Alright, so while those Pikmin are going to be breaking down the wall over there, I'm going to call out some reds to continue our destiny. Basically, what I like to doing for the first day when we're in the first naval, I like to more so focus on setting up the pathways to what we need to do rather than trying to get ship parts and things like that. Because this is kind of like a somewhat of a fairly complex level. I do consider this to be the most confusing one to navigate on the first playthrough. Because we got things over here, but there's a lot of bombable walls over here. So my first priority is to set up the pathway to get to the bombs, to get to the bomb rocks. So that's going to be the first major priority for our Destiny sandwich. It's going to be fine and dandy and epic and awesome. And I was looking away from my screen for a moment, that's why I was running into a wall. Alright, they're not going to be done with that wall for a little while. We might as well call it more Pikmin. I usually keep some off so that we have room to have Pikmin get plucked and things like that, but yeah, it'll be fine. We don't really need a whole lot of yellows right now, but it'll be okay. There was a thing of grass around here somewhere where we can... Ah, there you go. Alright, so I guess we could also... I was mentioning earlier what the plan is for videos on the channel pretty soon. I guess one other thing I could mention is that I do still intend on making some videos like the promised best moments from 2021 to 2022. That one hit a bit of a hiccup. I was working on it, but when Game Changers had to be my priority, that the best moments kind of went on the back burner. Because like a huge chunk of my free time lately has been going into planning out Game Changers and working on the Happy Home Paradise videos. So yeah, that's where a majority of my time has been lately. And that's kind of a big reason why a lot of other things I've been saying were happening soon, like the gaming gallery and best moment videos and things like that, why they haven't really happened yet. But once everything slows down, going into the new year, it should be okay. Now, these guys over here, these are the fiery blowhogs. This is a big reason why I didn't really want to have a whole lot of yellows down here. Because yellows are not fireproof. And we want fireproof stuff going down in this area. Fireproof is usually something that's decent. And you also want to make sure you don't have any Pikmin underneath the bridge when it's being built. Because if that happens, then they're going to fall through the world because there's a glitch in the game. So you want to be careful with that. Let's go over here. Just take some time to destroy the fiery blowhogs. They won't be able to destroy the red Pikmin. So you don't have to worry about that. The only real concern is that we have water hops over here, and that might be a problem. But we won't be going near the water that much, so that's not going to be that much of a concern for us. Alright, so we're going over here. Over to the right of this. There's going to be this thing we take care of. Alright, so while they take care of that... While they take care of that, I'm going to head back over to the blue Pikmin so that they can go take care of that one chip part there's near the onion. We'll focus more on building up the blue Pikmin population in the next day. But as for right now, like I said, my priority at the moment is to build up the pathways we'll take to get over to the other areas. Alright, we got you taken care of. I wish we had multiple captains with us, but that's not a thing in this game. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, I don't think we'll need all the Pikmin for this. Oh, we don't even have enough for that. Okay, that might be a problem. Are there any simple enemies? Well, I think there's only the fiery blowhogs, and that might be a problem. We do have that thing we take care of. Alright, we got these guys taken care of.
I'm back.
Ah, jump scare. That gave me a heart attack.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so terrifying.
You scared me. I'm forever traumatized. Okay, this is a bad idea. We're not gonna worry about these guys.
Then I've done my job as a big sister correctly.
You're scarier than the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. What do you have to say about that?
I'm not scared of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics.
Wow. Then you'll die braver than most Jedi.
Well, good. I don't follow the path of the Jedi.
Are you a Sith, or a bounty hunter, or a nerf herder?
I would more follow the Sith, honestly.
That means you're a bad guy. Okay, something I've been wanting to know for a while. Is there a Sith out there who's not evil? Because, like, every Sith out there has been depicted as, like, a galaxy conquest hungry person. And I'm sure that is the case for most Sith Lords out there. But is there a Sith Lord who is like, you know what, I'm going to follow the dark side, but I actually want to give to charity. It's just I'm going to be a Sith Lord while doing it. Like, is there a guy out there like that?
Yeah, I'm certain of it. In fact, you can talk to Varys about it. He has extensive knowledge.
I have no idea who that is. we
My
have
future hubby?
we have another spring in our step. And also, who says you can get married?
Say that again?
Who says you can get married? I don't approve of this.
Well, you're the officiant, so... There.
I could just stand there and heckle you the entire time. Like, we are gathered around here today to say that Mercury has nose hair.
Yeah, and?
You ever played Sonic Colors?
No, but I think I've seen you play it.
So there's a moment in that game where the aliens are talking about Dr. Eggman, and they call him Baldy Nose Hair.
I think I remember that, or at least you telling me about it.
Yeah. That was a great game. I will say it's a bit difficult to replay through because, like, I never realized how many 2D segments were in that game, and I don't like 2D Sonic gameplay. Like, that used to be my favorite Sonic game, but then I realized, actually, Generations is my favorite game.
How come?
Because it doesn't suck. Which you think would be a common thing, but Sonic games kind of are hit or miss. Like, I thought I liked Sonic Forces, but then Pancake and I did a versus on the collab channel, and we both realized we hated the game. Sonic Frontiers looks cool. I want to try that one sometime. I don't know if I want to play it soon, because Tears of the Kingdom really burned me out of that gameplay. So I don't know if I want to play another game like that, but I don't know. Maybe at some point.
I can kind of understand that.
We did it!
At some point, I am planning to go back through and play that one some more.
I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, I know. But I do, so I'll play it.
Ah, people in the stream chat. Hi, people in the stream chat. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for Pikmin. So, Fortnite should be done by intermission. Words are difficult to speak. So, Mercury. How long do you want the intermission to go on? Because usually, for game changers, it's going to be a 30-minute intermission. If you want to be back a little bit sooner than that, let me know. What time do you want to come back to?
Being a third place.
Honestly, I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay. It is 2 minutes away from Fortnite finishing downloading, so I'll be back in 5 years.